Good morning, welcome to Golden Hour. So my name's Camilla and today we're practicing out here on the little yoga deck and we have a nice gentle Vinyasa flow. We're going to really focusing on the emphasis on flow today. So really expanding, moving in a way that feels graceful, and our focus of the day is the meaning of the word Vinyasa, which means to place carefully. So really thinking about our beautiful transitions, of moving with intention, and to really be placing carefully our feet, our hands throughout the class. So to start, coming to sit back on your shins, resting on your heels, tall through your spine, hands resting somewhere on your lap or on your legs. And feeling your breath in and out through your body. Relaxing in your face. And feeling both the weight of your bottom down through your heels, and at the same time drawing tall through the crown of your head. From here, bringing hands to heart center and just feeling a round of breath, feeling it rise from your navel up through your chest and back down chest to navel. Feeling your hands rising and falling. And one more breath. From here, bowing down towards your hands. Blinking open the eyes. And from here, opening hands out wide, chest expanding. And exhale, hands in. Exhale to open. Exhale to round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Hands coming back onto shins. And from here, hands to the side, sweeping right hand up and over. And then finding a nice fluid motion, moving through your upper body. We can start to make this a bit bigger, lifting hips off our heels. So rising up. Beautiful, and coming all the way over to hands and knees, pressing palms into the mat, knees stacking underneath your hips, and sinking down into cow, looking up. Exhale, rounding the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale to round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. From here, bending your knees. Your knees are already bent, tucking your toes under. Pushing back, downward facing dog. And bending one leg at a time. Walking your dog. And when you have made enough movements to help you settle into the pose, coming back into stillness. From here, sweeping right leg high to the sky and stepping through in front of your mat, lowering your back left knee and sweeping arms up, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. And just breathing some space into that left hip. Thinking about engaging through your fingers So extending out through your palms. And then hands to the mat, sweeping back, half split. And inhale, sweeping up and forward, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale to reach. Exhale to ground. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up and forward. And exhale, hands to the mat and stepping up to forward fold. Feet hip width apart. Nice generous bend in your knees. Letting your head be heavy. You can hold on to opposite elbows. Releasing your hands and slowly rolling up to stand. Hands reach, hands to heart center. And this is an active pose, so really grounding down through the heels, lifting up through the kneecaps, tall through the chest. Hands to the side, really extending out through your arms. Inhale to reach, exhale to fold. And from here, stepping right leg back this time, right knee on the mat, untucking the toes and sweeping arms up, Anjaneyasana, the left side. Connecting back with your breath. Hands to the mat, sweeping back, half split. And then finding your flow here, coming forward, low lunge on the inhale. Exhale, pulling back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, hands reach. And exhale, hands to the mat, stepping back, downward facing dog. Looking to the front of your mat, stepping up to the front. Meeting in a forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale to sink back down. And inhale to stand, hands to heart center. Bending your knees, finding your chair pose. Tucking tailbone, sitting a little lower. Hands to the mat as you exhale. Inhale halfway. Exhale, stepping back into plank, knees down and lowering down chaturanga. Inhale into cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Stepping right foot through to the front of the mat. Warrior one, right side. And exhale, hands to the mat, stepping back, plank, lowering down. Inhale, knees down or up, cobra or up dog. And exhale, pulling back, downward facing dog. The left side, stepping through. Inhale to rise. Exhale to sink. And hands to the mat. Vinyasa, lowering down. Three intentional breaths here. Big inhale, big exhale. 1, 2, 3. Looking to the front of your mat, making your way to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Might step back so I'm not in the tree. Exhale to fold and bending your knee, chair pose. Inhale to stand. And just feeling now the energy in your body, the heat. From here, bending back into chair. And lifting up right knee, coming into stork, flexing your right foot. Hands to heart center and tipping back. Finding warrior three. Kicking through the back right heel. Hands can stay where they are. If you want more, we can fly the arms back behind us. Expanding through the chest, shoulder blades together. And then stepping back, warrior two, so opening up. Extending through the front left leg, reverse triangle. And then up and over, extended side angle. Going to flow between the two. Reverse triangle, bending through the front knee, shooting through the front hand. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Staying here, maybe dropping left hand to the mat, opening up. Staying here, adding a half bind. If you want, adding the full bind. Bending still through that front leg. Shining your chest up to the sky. And then both hands to the mat, coming into an easy twist. And then hands to the mat, stepping back. Three-legged dog, bending the knee, opening through the hip. Staying here. If you want, you can flip your dog, coming up and over, hips high. Letting your head go. Dropping down. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hips sink. Inhale, pushing up. Exhale. Inhale. And then coming back, three-legged dog. And either three-legged or a regular vinyasa, coming forward, lowering down. Inhale to rise. Exhale, pushing back. 3 breaths. 1. 2. 3. Looking to the front of your mat, stepping or jumping up to the front. Inhale halfway. Exhale to fold. And inhale, bending your knees, chair pose. Coming to stand. Again, chair pose, reaching tall. And this time, left leg, stork, flexing your foot, tipping back, warrior 3, hands at heart center, maybe flying the arms. And from here, stepping back, opening up, warrior 2. Flipping your palm, reverse triangle, up and over into extended side angle. And thinking about those beautiful transitions, feeling yourself moving through the air. We're going to do one more. And then coming to extended side angle, staying here. You want adding extra depth, fingertips to the mat. Half bind, opening through the shoulder. And if you want to go there today, full bind. Coming back to the breath. Staying with the breath in the intensity of the pose. hands to the mat, opening up into a twist. And then both hands back, three-legged dog, bending your knee, opening to the hip. And then this is option 1. Option 2, if you want a bit more, flipping your dog. Inhale, lowering down. Exhale to lift. So moving here gracefully with intention. Last one. Coming back, three-legged dog. Gonna hop my foot back to the center. And then Vinyasa. Nice conscious breaths. Deep belly breathing. From here, turning your feet, your toes to the left, heels to the right, coming up into a side plank. Hand can come up and over, and then bend your knees, hands to heart center, and then exhale, extending out. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, hips are high, exhale, hands to the mat. One optional chaturanga push-up, and then switching sides, so heels to the other side, opening up, hand reaching overhead, bringing hand to heart center, bending your knees. Exhale to extend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Like a spring, coiling in and then shooting out. One more. Back to our high plank, lowering down. Vinyasa. Pulling back. From here, dropping your knees down, knees together, hands behind you, coming to a passive child's pose. So letting your shoulders just drop down to the mat. Letting everything feel heavy. This is also known as cosmic egg, which I think is a beautiful image. You holding the entirety of all existence within you. Help to close the eyes here. And slowly pushing up, coming to sit, knees on your knees, back to where we started from. Just noticing any shifts in energy, any sweat. And from here, placing a left hand behind you, sweeping right hand up and coming back to where we started. And lift up through the hips. It's just coming back to this beautiful fluid motion. Try to really slow it down. See, you can make every move here intentional. Beautiful. And then coming to sit on your bottom, stretching the legs out in front of you and bending in your right heel in towards inner thigh, grounding through your sit bones, tall through your chest, and turning your torso so it is in line with your left foot, reaching hands up to the sky, tall, and then exhale, folding forward. Walking yourself back up, and then switching sides. So right leg long, left knee in, grounding down, reaching tall, inhale, exhale to fold. And rather than just completely collapsing in, thinking about bringing your chin towards your shin, so we're reaching long, our gaze is more towards our toe than our knee. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, folding a little deeper. And breathing here. This pose doesn't have to look any particular way. We're not trying to get to any particular depth. The aim here is just to breathe and feel that breath through the body. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. And then an inhale, climbing back up, extending through both legs, and bringing yourself down to lying on your mat, hugging your knees in. Placing left foot on the mat, flexing through your right foot, coming into figure four. So either holding on to the shin or the thigh, pressing out through your right knee. So starting to slow down in our practice, letting our rest digest system take over. Switching sides. Release, and hugging both knees into chest. And finding a gentle twist here. So if you do want, you can extend one leg, but today I'm going to have both knees together, dropping both knees to the left, extending hand out to the right. And breathing yourself into the mat. Seeing with every breath if you can sink a little deeper. Doing a scan of your face. If there's any tension, you can let it go. Inhale back to center. And exhale, switching sides. So if you find your mind is starting to wander away to what is happening after this, you can bring it back to now. Feeling your stomach rising and falling. Feeling the points of contact of yourself on the mat. So sides of the foot, sides of the leg, bottom, elbow, arm, head, shoulders. Just exploring, raise the corners of your lips. Even that can relieve any tension. Back to center. And then any last movements, maybe a happy baby, maybe some knee circles. Giving yourself one last hug. And then sinking down, letting legs go long, Shavasana, corpse pose. Moving hands and feet. Stretching long overhead. And then knees into center. And coming up to sit. Coming back to where we started, sitting on our shins, tall, but grounded. Bring one hand to belly, one hand to heart. So trying not to rush out of this moment, but just to stay with this beautiful feeling. Closing your eyes. Bring your hands to heart center, bowing down towards yourself. Thanking yourself for your practice today, for giving yourself this time. Namaste. Thank you for joining me here on the mat this morning. So this was Golden Hour, your special time before the day begins. It's of course a time you can have at any time of the day if you're not practicing in the morning. But I do think there is a special energy before we've had all the impressions, conversations, like the whole day just hitting us. So it's really special to take this time for yourself to really ground into the day and start the day with intention. So I hope you enjoyed today's class, and I'll be back again soon. So keep an eye out for the next one, and I wish you a beautiful rest of your day.